What up, YouTube? Brokefarmer back for another video on this beautiful day, y'all. And let's talk about something. Can you grow citrus trees in the ground in zone 8? We're gonna go through it. Maybe not. Let's talk about it. First thing we gotta understand, all citrus is not the same. It's different varieties with different cold hardiness to them. Let's break down a couple of those, okay? All right. First off, this is a Kishu mandarin. It is only cold hardy down to maybe 30 degrees. We get temperatures a little below 20 at times in Georgia zone 8. So not a good candidate. Not a good candidate. Finger lime, cold hardy to 30 to 35. No. This here is a Silver Hill Satsuma. Now these are cold hardy down to 15 degrees. This is a good candidate. Most of your Satsuma trees are cold hardy down to 15 degrees. And when you say 15, it's only, I would say cold hardy down to 20. But everybody say 15 degrees. Lemon trees. I know it's different varieties, and they say mild lemons are more cold hardy than the regular lemons. But I would still only trust this down to 30 degrees in a lemon tree. And this is just how I feel. This is my opinion. Lemon trees, I'm skittish about putting them in the ground. And I've seen people do amazing things with mild lemons. I just don't think it's a good candidate. But this is a Miwa kumquat, cold hardy down to 15 degrees. That is a good candidate. Most things that have quat in the gene somewhere are more cold hardy. Now let's talk about cold hardy citrus. We talked about lemons mostly getting down to 30, Satsumas down to 15, but let's push the envelope a little further. This is a Fukushu kumquat. I have two of them. This one is from seed. $15 degrees. That's pretty good, right? No, it gets better. This is a Thomasville Centrange. It's a Centrange with a kumquat mix. This, when mature, cold hardy down to 5 degrees. That's going in the ground, my friends. Not this year. I'm gonna let it get a little more maturity and a little more age, and that's going in the ground. Now, I have two of them. And I gotta get some of those suckers off. Don't judge me, y'all. Gotta get some of those suckers off. But Flying Dragon, that's cold hardy down to about 5 degrees. Those are not the same. Those will be in the ground in the next 2 years. Now we talked about varieties. But once you got the right variety, how do you know when you can plant it in the ground? My rule of thumb is when it's lignified. I mean, it's woody all the way up. This is not a good candidate. It is not woody. It is still green. So even if it doesn't die, it's gonna die all the way back. Now, the Brown Select Satsuma I put in the ground. Let me get that sucker off. It's lignified all the way up and even into the branches. All that is brown. Got a little hint of green in it. but those branches are lignified all the way up. I think if I got one that's gonna make it, it's gonna be this one. Now, where do you plant these citrus trees in the ground? Now, this one, this is calamundan or calamunzi. If this was any other tree but this one, I would not plant it in the ground. But I wanted to do an experiment strictly because I don't like the fruit. So this is expendable, and we're gonna see what it can do. Now what I did is, I put it right next to my raised bed to get a little protection. I put some wood chips. Look at this butterfly, you just want to be in the video. Put pine bark wood chips, pine bark all around the base, heavy. And it gets more protection by my peach tree on this side, a wooden fence over there, and more fruit trees. Now on this Awara Satsuma, the protection is a bunch of wood chips, the base to keep the roots warm, and it's right on the backdrop of my peach tree. Backdrop of more trees over there and a tree over there. So it's in the ground, but I was real specific about the place that I put them in. Really specific. Now the placing on this one is on the north side of my greenhouse. Get protection from the greenhouse, but I doubled down and it's right across from my shed. So it blocks all that wind, but it still gets full sun all day. So that's my plan to keep those alive, depending on the location. Now, if all else fails, I have tree covers or tree cover bags. And they have a zipper on them that zips all the way down. And if it was a cold night, like maybe below 20, I would zip it up, put it this across the top, and then wrap the trunk. Yeah, these tree bags are pretty inexpensive. I got them off Amazon. Probably put a little link to them if you want to find the bags, but these work well. I haven't had any casualties in these bags. So, another option. And I know somebody asking, well, if you got a greenhouse, why are you taking chances with your citrus trees dying over the winter? Just put them in the greenhouse and just let them live their life in there. I got an answer for that. And this is the answer. A, your trees will reach full maturity in the ground and not in a pot. A pot is gonna limit your tree size and it'll never reach its full potential of growth. Once it's in a pot, it's a lot of care to keep up with that container. Probably should change the soil every 2 years if it's gonna stay in there. Probably look at options like clipping the roots. It's a lot. All the fertilizer that tree will ever get will be given to it by you. That tree has a limited life in that container. But in the ground, it's limitless to all the natural resources and things that's in your ground. But the most important reason I like putting my citrus in the ground, I want to buy more citrus. I'm be honest with you. My greenhouse can't keep up with all the citrus I want to purchase at this point. So the more citrus I can get in the ground to live successfully, the more room I have for those baby citrus trees like Myra lemons and things like that are so fickle, they got to be in the greenhouse. That is what my greenhouse would be for. And I don't know how else to say it, man. I want more citrus. Okay? Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hit the like button And please subscribe. My bad, I forgot to mention. Pray. Pray, 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 because it's always temperatures that are unseasonably cold. Pray. All right, y'all, before I get out of here, I just want to show off some of my citrus. We talked about all this stuff. Yeah, that's a UGA lemon. That is a lemon. UGA lemon. In Georgia, that's the lemon tree you should have, I would think. More fruit at the bottom. Huge lemons, y'all. Get you a UGA lemon. I'll show you the tag. UGA Frost Lemon. Those are grapefruits I just was showing y'all. A lot of kumquats. Couple brown select satsumas. Yeah. It ain't a great year for citrus, y'all, but I still love these babies.